All right, on Twitter, what's trending right now, somewhat at least, is a new discussion that's been spun up by Savvy in regards to body types for the brand new game coming out, Freedom Wars Remastered. So I say brand new, but it's a remaster. By the way, if you're new here, I focus on games that are legit, fun, and does not pander to modern audience. If that sounds good to you, consider doing a like and subscribe. Also, I am Christian, and I do bring that up. Also, Afro American. I feel I have a unique perspective to bring. If you haven't been keeping up, Free Wars Remaster is a new game that's coming on January 10th, 2025 to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. One of the features that I noticed is with these remasters that they've been doing, now they try and modernize it, and for whatever reason, they want to remove all mention of male and female and replace it with body type. You can't really find too much information about this online, at least when I do YouTube search. Maybe it's my Google food that's messing up, but I've been really want to get into this topic. But first, let's look at a tweet that's, I would say, that's pro-BodyType, which I think explains how maybe the majority of people see this. How does having the body type A and body type B even affect you? You can look and see one is a masculine body type. I probably mispronounced masculine. Body type 1 is a feminine one. Nothing changed. They just removed the gender tag. Those who care about it can have ease of mind, and you nerds can still get your choice. All right, by the way, right here, you can see in the video footage how they say body type A, B instead of male, female. I love this reply from Savvy, which I'll try and remember to link to in the video description. Savvy says, Bandai Namco removed male and female, opting for type A and type B. Not a single gamer asked for this, and they refused to answer who did. Who is demanding such a meaningless change, and why is this a focus for them? Not only does it not enhance the gaming experience, it rejects reality, and for what? If you're going to change products for the worse and make changes that you can't even explain, people will just play the originals instead of giving you more money or time. How about you educate yourselves and delete your HR department down to a skeleton crew? Shut down American and UK offices and focus on making good games instead of pandering to a mere fraction of a percent of the world. From the perspective of a Christian gamer, I'm going to give my thoughts. I agree with what Savvy is saying here personally. And the reason why is because I feel that body types is a form of gender confusion where they're denying the male and female in order to appeal to trans and non-binary gamers. And this is going to sound harsh, but in the Bible, there's just male and female genders. It's very simple. They're appealing to like the 2%, 1% of gamers, what have you, that wants to see this body type. That way they don't get offended. That's what this is all about. We have, during COVID, they hired a lot of human resources, right? We had human resource departments just grow massively. They bought in HR, and all these companies start doing virtual signaling. They were competing for talent. It was basically like huge growth. All these studios, they grew like too fast, right? This is a similar theme. Anyways, the Bible is quite clear on this. It's male and female. Now let's look this up. I'm going to read this part of this article, which I will link in a video description. Gender dysphoria is a strong sense of unease or dissatisfaction. Gender dysphoria, then, seems to be an accurate way to describe the current discussion about human sexuality. To put it mildly, some people are dysphoric about human sexuality. What does the Bible say about gender? Simply put, the Bible says God created two genders, male and female. Genesis 1:27. The Bible says marriage is between a man and a woman. Genesis 2:24. The Bible says sex outside of marriage is immoral. The Bible says sex not involving a man and a woman is unnatural. The biblical message on sex can be summarized. Sex is between a man and a woman within the confines of marriage. Everything else is sin. As we see, the Bible is quite clear on that. But these game developers, they're not concerned with the Bible, of course. They're just trying to make games that appeals to mass audiences. But this is the crux. They're making these changes to appeal to a small minority of that massive audience. At the moment, they're not really getting punished or seeing a penalty that they can basically define, you know what I'm saying? Like that they can track. They might see less sales, but they don't know why. And when they look around, they see major games selling well, like Elden Ring, Power World. Both those games have the body type A and B. To summarize this, to close this off, I do think body types is, as a Christian gamer, we should not have this in our games. It should say male and female. I might give a follow-up on this later, but for now, normally on Legit Score, which is, if you don't know what Legit Score is, that's my Steam Curator group. Right now it's very small. I think it's grown to like three followers, to be honest. It's very tiny, very new. I want to push that up more because that's why I started this YouTube channel. I didn't start this I wasn't expecting this to be large, grow. Like right now, it's just like five, very small channel, brand new channel. But I started this for that Steam Curator group so I can label these games. I've been trying to call out body types. And that's another topic too. I know there's other Steam Curator groups. I'm going to cover that in another video and describe why I think mine is unique. Because it's from the angle of a Christian gamer, right? I'm trying to just focus on the things that they're doing for modern audiences that is not traditional, as you would say. These new things they're doing, which is like the body types. I make sure I call that out as informational. But if there's a whole lot of, I would say, defects in that game, then it gets not recommended. Such as if you disfigure the female form, I'm going to say not recommended automatically. Just not recommended. I don't. But body types, I do feel that it's sinful to not call out male and female. It is what it is, but at the moment, I just have that as informational, of course. It's just so prevalent in a lot of your games. By the way, have you all seen the YouTube dislikes for this video? I definitely want to make sure I cover that. Also, let's take a look at a post. This post by Backlog Dragon says, Type A and Type B. Why do you hate the words male and female? Yeah, I'm with this person. Once again, we're just seeing a publisher that wants to pander to modern audiences. I have not been digging into the hiring practices and the recent press releases from Bandai Namco, but they have been doing a lot of virtual signaling lately, talking about inclusivity and all that stuff, and it did concern me. And we're looking at the fruits of that right now. We're seeing it playing out in real time. All right, that's it for Freedom Wars Remastered. Whenever it appears on Steam, I'll be sure to link my review to it, right?